What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to 303 Streets. This is Brandon Lechuga, and today we're going to be going over, is a throttle body a waste of money? Personally, I'll start off by saying, I would give it a 3 out of 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. I would give it a 3 out of 5 in my experience. And again, with these kind of things, they're very controversial, I feel like, because some people absolutely hate them. Some people, rave about them and say, oh, this is the greatest addition I did for, bang for the buck. For me, it was a good addition. I noticed some helpful parts. Some things were good, some things were a total lie or myth or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's my experience. But let's start off by what vehicle it went on, and what I experienced with it. So it was going on my 2012 Chevy Silverado 4.8 liter. If you've seen my videos, you've seen it's got a 6-inch lift. I have 35s on it with 20-inch wheels. So when you do those kind of things to your vehicle or truck, SUV, anything, it definitely takes away a lot of power for like towing and torque and just get up. So that being said, that's most of what I use my truck for, was towing my Kawasaki TRX. So going up steep hills, I really had to struggle, and I do understand, you're towing, you're not going to be able to have as much power, acceleration, but I feel like it really was bogging. A lot of that has to do with the engine and the transmission in the vehicle. I think on that specific year Silverado, it's only a 4-speed automatic, and it's only the 4.8 liter. So again, that being said, I do understand, I'm towing, it's gonna obviously have a lot less power, but I feel like I lost a lot. So I was just trying to figure out ways to get a little bit more power. So, obviously I looked into the throttle body, intake, headers, exhaust, I'll go over all those in separate videos. Today's the, throttle body. So yeah, I was like, all right, it's a cheap add-on, 30 to 50 bucks. Why not do it? So I ended up buying one, throwing it on the truck, and then, when I did it, there's a video on how to, if you want to check that out, it's in my videos. Put it on, and then went for a drive. And, it took a few times to, feel a difference, but I definitely felt a difference in the get up and the torque, that's for sure. Throttle bodies are supposed to give you more horsepower, torque, MPG, blah, 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 so on and so forth. The only things I really noticed out of it was the torque, in all honesty. Definitely had a lot more get up, and from a dead stop, the acceleration was definitely a lot better. So that was a huge plus, because that's what I was going for. So that's the biggest thing for me that I was going for, was to feel that torque and that get up and the acceleration. So in my instance, it worked pretty good for what I wanted. MPG wise, I didn't really drive the truck a lot. I don't really drive it a lot, and so I never really noticed gas mileage change. But with the torque, it really did help. The get up, it really helped. Let's see what else. Yeah, the horsepower, I didn't really feel anything. You're not going to gain crazy horsepower off this. If I did, it would probably be 1 or 2 horsepower, if that. That's like a hard maybe. Maybe with a tune you might pick up a horsepower or 2, but I didn't notice any horsepower gain, just the torque. And I mean, if you're really trying to look for something to make your car sound cool, or really try to hear the intake, I mean, this is your mod. When I did this mod, I could really hear the cold air intake sucking in the air a lot more aggressive. So for noise wise, I'd give it a 5-star if that's what you're trying to go for. Trying to, hear your cold air intake or hear the suction. This is your mod. But other than that, I think for what I was using it for and my purposes, it turned out being pretty helpful. And yeah, like I said, it helped with hauling the ATV. So all in all, I'd give it like about a 3 out of 5, mainly just because it has all this stuff that it promises. Oh, it will get you more horsepower, a lot more horsepower, a lot more torque, a lot more just power in general. It'll help with your gas mileage, blah 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 blah, so on and so forth. So there's all those things that it was promising. But I did notice the torque, didn't notice the horsepower gains. Didn't notice the MPG, but again, I did notice if you're going for sound, it's a great add-on. Really hear the cold air intake if you have one. But yeah, all in all, you know, I would say it's a 3 out of 5. If you're really looking to get a lot of power out of your vehicle, I'm gonna do another video on that, like how to get the most effective power for, you know, bang for your buck. So on this one, this is, yeah, like I said, mostly just the cold air intake, or the throttle body. For the other videos, you know, I'm gonna do a cold air intake, the exhaust, the headers, what I've noticed, if you're trying to get more power. So yeah, all in all, you know, I would say it's definitely a 3 out of 5, worth looking into, especially if you can find one for around $30 to $50. If you can spare the money, might as well give it a shot. It won't hurt if you don't like it. Sell it, or better yet, I'm sure eBay or Amazon or wherever you get it from, once you bolt it on, try it for a little bit, and if it doesn't work, you can always send it back, and I'm sure you'll get your money back. So yeah, that's just my opinion on, you know, the throttle body spacer for my truck. I noticed a difference in the torque and the get up. My wife also noticed, so you know, that was for me, it was a good purchase. So yeah, hopefully you found this video helpful. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Like I said, I'm gonna do the intake, the headers, the exhaust, and then what else I would do to definitely get the power. So I hope you found this video helpful. Like, subscribe, and have a good day. Thank you for watching 303 Streets.